This is AOO News Central with your host, Barry827, bringing you the best AOO content out here with our special guest tonight is the 225 bully himself, oxyseedy. What's up, Oxy?
What's up, Barry? How you doing, bro?
I'm doing good, man. How's everything going in 225? How'd you guys do in Global? Tell me all about it.
Global was pretty good. We all came together for once, which was nice. We all joined one, came together, and we rocked it in that third phase. I think you've seen some of the reports. It was good stuff.
Oh, War Report porn was on fire today. I mean, you killed 2 mil. You had a 2 mil hit, but Chicken had to outshine you. How did you feel about that?
Chicken just roasts everybody. It's a fact of life, and you got to deal with it. It makes us all feel small. Yeah, I don't appreciate it, but it is what it is.
It really is. I honestly, I was super hyped. I was stoked today. I had a 2 mil kill today as well, and seeing Chicken's 5 mil kill is kind of like, oh shit, I'm small as shit again. Got to break up the credit card.
Exactly, swipey.
What the hell? But anyways, what I'm here to talk to with you today, Oxy, is your growth, man. You've been just dramatically pushing these levels, trying to get to 38. You got to 38. You're working on that workshop, and the light's there, man. Like how excited are you?
Oh, I'm pumped, man. I am so ready for these EMP cannons. As you know, I've had a uranium addiction hardcore for about 100 days now. I think we're probably getting close to about 2 million uranium purchased over the last 100 days. So it's been wild, but I'm pumped. I'm ready to go.
Okay. And now, if I were to be looking for some uranium now, what day specifically would be a good day for me to get some, and how much could I get?
All right. So if you are in the market for uranium, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays are your days. You can get 50,700 uranium for $202 per day. So there you go. That's going to be just over 152K. You can also get 27,500 for about $100 in the weekly packs, and then monthly I think is about $320 for about 82,000 uranium. I want to say, which is probably pretty close to correct. So you can, in theory, get about 175K uranium per week if you're willing to spend the cash.
AAO fans, I'm just telling y'all right now, you don't need a chart to tell you how to get uranium. Just message Oxy. He got you. I'm telling you.
Yeah, we're scheduled for an intervention here soon.
Yeah, soon. After his workshop, we said we'll do the intervention.
Yeah, before I move on to Titans and Officer skill packs.
And God forbid that's gonna get wild. We already know.
Yeah, maybe one day I'll be VIP. You never know.
You never know.
As soon as I cut down on my spending, I'm sure they'll come calling.
They'll come calling like, whoa, why, Oxy? Whoa. You want a VIP, bro? We gotta up your spending, buddy. You're dropping. Nah, but all seriousness though, like Your nation, I've seen, you guys, I've played in 225 with you. I've jumped in some cities. I've even played there with Edgy and Carpet and the gang. They actually brought me there when it was 239. You helped me out, actually, believe it or not. You gave me a lot of lessons, kind of when I was first starting out, and actually mentored me a lot. Actually shaped my nation in a sense. And now it's funny because you're actually in my nation helping me out here. So it's why, my question for you is, your nation is, how come in your nation is not, it's you do a lot, but it doesn't seem like you're appreciated as much as you should be.
I think I get what you're saying. I think I am appreciated at top levels. Unfortunately, 225 is currently in a position where we're all divided. We've been working on that. I've shared a little bit of that with you. We've all been in an R5 chat for the nation, voting on rules and trying to get everybody to come together. But unfortunately, I think there's, just too much stuff has gone down. Nobody's really willing to take that first step. And, it leaves us in the position we're in. I will say there was a lot of progress. Like I mentioned earlier, we all went for global conquest over to one and we dominated. And I tried to remind everybody of that first global conquest we had after merger, where we held every single building at the Capitol. All the towers, the Capitol, everything. We did that again this last time in the round two, the last phase. So the potential is there, right? What we've got to do now is just convince everybody that we need to put aside this stuff. It doesn't matter what's happened in the past. We all are here for a reason, and we're all trying to get the most out of the game, particularly the spenders, the people that are here spending a ton of money to go out and kill everything, so to speak. So I think we're on the right path. I think there's been a lot of progress made there, and the majority of the leaders at the top are coming together, but there's still some challenges to face for sure.
Yeah, nah, for real. I mean, you guys definitely do have potential, a lot of potential, untapped potential. Personally, I'm a little bit confused on my aspect. It's just how it's just not working, like it bothers me because like I see how much effort you put into building your city and how great you make your city. Like you do, and you're honestly like you and Rum, like even coming over to 385, like you guys are super sorry, super motivational. Like we had that the Duel of Dominance event. Like you guys came over for that, and like honestly, like we were at a point of like like we're good, we're giving up, like we're straight, like it's whatever. You guys came over, and it was just like this huge burst of energy, just straight up trying to win us the event. You literally willed us through an event, which was insane to me. And it's like having that type of people around, and it's just like I don't know how that's not like you guys like that type of motivation can change a whole nation. Like that's
absolutely.
Look for people.
Yeah, no, I get it. And I think that's one of the reasons we really like 385, right, is you guys recognize that in us and that we're here to play and we're ready to come and do what's necessary. Really, the whole DOD thing, I was just having a blast. It was the first time I've gotten a chance to participate and, spending some time with you guys over there. And you guys have such an awesome team. So much fun. You, Boogie, Lion, Kane, right? You guys just have such a deep team there, and it's a lot of fun. So, I just sort of stirred up the chat a little bit, and they were ready to go. You were the only holdout towards the end. Yeah,
for them. It'll take a lot for me, but for them.
Yeah, but I mean, you guys introduced us to crowdfunding. We've started to talk about some of that stuff in ours as well, right? Does it make sense to help somebody who's, 50,000 away from 36 or 37 on uranium, right? Does it make sense for us to chip in and make the team stronger? So, we've got some cool ideas. We're really enjoying Cross Nation. We've also got a really good relationship with 274 Unity. They're in Nation 274. We're originally 275, and Rum played over there for a while. Those guys are great, Furcus, Copperhead, all those folks. So we had a lot of fun over there, and we sort of took that experience. And when you invited us to come, we ran with it and enjoying it. I'm still learning a lot from you guys too, right? There's definitely lots I know. And as Chicken likes to remind me, lots I don't know. But we're enjoying it. It's a good time. I like the way you guys do things. I like that you analyze everything, right? That's as my profession, I'm into analytics and a bit of a data nerd, and you guys just sort of tear everything apart. Exactly which skills we should be using, and right, it's a lot of fun. So I'm enjoying getting back to a place where I'm not the most knowledgeable one anymore, right, and learning from other people. That's something I always enjoy.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. And I mean, that's why I bring everybody, all these knowledgeable folks together, is so that way we can all just kind of feed off of each other. Like Boogie was a huge pickup for us. Like I can't even thank him enough, honestly. Like you as well. Like even Chicken, like all you guys just coming in and just being able to just, like you guys just add just that extra like boom, I have this. You know, it's like we all have our own traits on what we're good at. Like I probably just good at like strategy. Like you got like the kills. Like let's just do this motivational. Let's go. Let's just do it. Kill, burn it now. Like let's just go. And then we got Chicken, who's just gonna tell you straight up, like are just wrong.
Well, yeah, you are just a dumbass. That's sometimes what you need to hear. But Chicken is not afraid to tell you that for sure, and he's right. So you can't argue with it when the man is right.
I mean, he is right. He is right. And then we got Demon. He came in over here, which was a huge help as well. Like he just comes over, tears it up as well. Like can jump on a little bit of everything. He's a similar player to me, just tear some shit up, and he'll talk shit behind it, but he'll also be able to back it up,
But that's the fun part, right? That half of the game, and when I really have the most fun, I've noticed, is when it's all banter and bullshit. Right? When it's all jokes. We don't take it too seriously. Yes, obviously we do when we're spending money and we're trying to decide, should we be switching out these unworldlies, right? Obviously. Should I increase this Titan talent or that Titan talent, making sure we're spending money in the right places. We analyze that stuff. But the chat is also 95% jokes and bagging on each other. And that's what's fun. That's what I really enjoy. Those are the nights that I remember in this game. Not the ones where I killed a ton, but more the ones where we just sort of sat around and bullshit with each other and just had a ton of laughs.
Oh, of course. I mean, does anybody really want to sit and talk about stats for 95% of your time talking? No, absolutely not. I'm trying to y'all talk shit, especially when Chicken come out with the we're all sitting there thinking we know what we're talking about.
And he drops a friggin' report where he killed 5 million. Good Lord.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you killed 2? Here's 5. Hold on.
Hold my beer, right?
Yeah, hold my beer real quick. Fucking hell, bro. And then, I mean, it's all fun, like, for real. Like, it's nice to see all these people that have come together, honestly. Like, I couldn't have asked for a better group. I really couldn't have.
For sure. But I think that is, that's a nod to you as a leader and as a person, right? You're very inclusive of everybody. You identify and recognize everybody's value, right? Not everybody has to be a spender to add value. Not everybody has to be, a serial killer like me to add value. Like, yeah, you want some of those people on your team. You need people to spend for your alliance to continue to grow. You need a certain amount of T11s and T12s. I get all that. But what I think we're sometimes missing in 225 that I see that you guys do really well is that you see that everybody has a value, and Rum is like that too. In 225 and in our alliance, you'll recognize, yes, this person's not a big fighter. However, they'll scout for us the entire war and give us goals, right? I don't need you to fight with me, but if you give me goals, that's good. That's good stuff, right? All I need is somebody to kill. You point, I'll shoot. So having people like that on your team, I think is sometimes undervalued, particularly in, quote unquote, elite or super alliances. And it's something that I think is, potentially undervalued in the game, having those people that are willing to put in the time to help the rest of the team succeed.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. That is 100,000% correct. Even including like as Chicken would say, like elite wars, man. Like we kill elite wars. Like we're not like obviously like top tier like levels for elite wars. But we take it.
We did. Obviously. But we just beat an alliance twice your size.
Yeah, absolutely. We know we are.
I used all your gold, but we.
I needed a bit more.
Yeah, but we won, right? So
I watched the whole video. That was honestly like Chicken's gonna talk shit. We know. But I was honestly impressed. I mean, that alliance was not an easy alliance to just push over, especially with their C38 that Chicken helped fix his stats.
Exactly. He's no slouch, right? And the biggest city there in day in 385 is your 36. Obviously it's a super strong 36, but 38 with EMPs and those troops and knowing that Chicken has spent time fixing that person's stats, that it's no slouch.
Oh, absolutely not. That city will probably smack me around now at this rate. Before I probably smack him around, but now I definitely get worked over. But now, I want to bring up a little something. It's a little off topic, but global conquest, first round, third round, beginning of third round. Did you end up having a little bit of a lag issue?
Are you talking about chaos today?
Yeah, chaos. Sorry, chaos.
Yeah, we did. No, I was going to mention that too because you brought it up. But yeah, no, we had a couple of folks whose game crashed, right, and they got hit during that time. You seem to think or have identified that it happened to certain servers or certain folks. I, just picked it up and heard it from you and a couple of others. But we definitely did have some folks who got kicked out, and when they came back, they had no troops. They were torched during that downtime, had issues getting in and out of the game. So sounds like it was a little bit further spread than just you guys.
Okay, all right. I just want to just get a clarification on that. I don't want to be the only one complaining about this.
I got you.
All right. So now, what do you got? You guys have big plans for global?
Yeah, I think so. We're hoping to come back together. I'd like to make that next round. I reached out again to one this morning to see if we can come over and join them. And we're waiting to hear on the final count. I know they've got some more from AMN, so the three of us usually team up. But yeah, we're hoping to go on Friday and kill it again. I had a lot of fun last time. Actually made top 100 in our globe, which at 99 doesn't sound like much, but I assure you it is in our globe. And we had a good old time.
Now, I know Chicken is here. Chicken, real quick, what rank are you right now on that globe? You can chime in real quick. Just tell me what rank.
What you mean in Global Conquest?
Yeah, what's your rank right now?
18.
Holy shit. Okay. All right. Thank you, Chicken.
Yeah, not even fair.
I didn't really try for it that much.
I didn't even try that much. Of course, he had to troll me like that. Thanks, Chicken. Appreciate you, bud.
We love you, Chicken. That is gold. Awesome. Fucking hell. Yo, but you're Globe, Chicken. You're Globe, man. You on it? Like, what's your theory on your Globe? What's your theory on 225? Like, their little things going on over there.
On our globe or on 225?
On 225 first. What's your theory on 225 from what you've seen?
Seems a bit uncoordinated.
Uncoordinated. Okay, all right. Now 242. What updates on your war? Let's give the world a little update on your war in 225. Civil War in 242.
You're going. Not much happens. Because everyone's just shielded.
You killed them all already. That's why, bro.
Literally, yeah. The first month they all died.
The amazing Chicken just slaughtered them all.
Yeah, I did get like 100k kills. I mean, 100 mil.
100 mil just off of them?
I think so, yeah.
Good lord.
Holy shit. That is official. Wow. Wow. Right. Civil Wars ain't that bad then. I mean, it definitely helps in the kill department. Up your kills fast. No?
I think so, for sure.
Yeah, all right. So back to Oxy. All right. So Oxy, let me I got a few other questions for you as well.
Hit me.
Now, favorite officer. You can go into your city, you can show me your favorite officer.
My favorite officer. Probably Zeus. Let me see what's up.
Pop in there. Let's take a look.
Bear with me a second. Well, I was much happier with them before I was informed that I was wrong by Chicken, but that's beside the point.
It's always amazing, though. I mean, at least you're getting the solid knowledge on the facts,
Absolutely. I prefer to know that I'm wrong, right? So can you guys see that?
Hold on, no, I cannot see it. Kratos, are you seeing his stream?
No, I am not. He needs to share, start the recording so it will actually pop up.
Okay. Oxy.
Yeah, working on that. Start broadcast.
All right, there it is. We're popping in.
There, now I can see it.
All right, so this is Zeus. Right, I've got the both cross nation long range and regular long range attack there. Obviously, big fan of that. Need to replace that zombie defense,
Yes.
and I'd like to replace the melee or the long range defense as well. So I want to get melee HP and melee defense on there instead. But yeah, that one's looking pretty good. Let's look at Tifa. Again, have the attack long range, cross nation and regular. HP long range, need to replace the zombies and try to get the melee HP there.
Okay, and now the increased HP of siege troops, that's okay, right?
I'm a fan. I don't know, Chicken, you tell me.
The siege stats are pretty, like, they're a lot lower than normal and cross nation stats, so I would never really go with them. If you have an option to not.
All right, so the plan is to replace that with melee cross nation and melee as well.
Yeah,
HP and defense.
Yeah, HP and defense would be better.
Okay.
Let's see. Here's Panda.
Jesus.
Again,
So much
have the yeah, right. I've got again attack of siege troops there. Long range cross nation. Want to replace that long range defense with melee defense or cross nation melee HP.
Okay. He's looking good though. He's looking good.
Yep, coming together. Let's see. Stormbow. Just messed with this one a little bit today. Finally got that reduced damage on mid range. And just need to replace that melee defense there with something orange. Be in good shape.
The attack of melee troops though, I mean.
Yeah, I'd probably replace that one too.
So
yeah. I know Chicken will definitely say that.
Yeah, it's probably like one of the worst stats.
Alright, and let's see the Aeon.
All right, so again, long range cross nation, right? Need to replace that mid range. I think that's from earlier. Got the reduced damage though, which is a good one, and then HP there in cross nation for melee as well.
Yeah, those are good. Those Jesus, bro, wow.
And then last one. Again, here want to replace that long range defense with melee defense. Got the cross nation melee HP. Got the cross nation long range attack too.
Fucking hell, bro. That is.
So they're in pretty good shape. There's a few there to switch out, but I'm not mad at it for sure.
No, you definitely put some fucking work in those war officers. Now, strategy. Let's see what's going on over there. Let's see the Morgan and Saki, man.
All right. If this one's good, actually, I'll have to show you Brave Star too, because that's the one you are not a fan of.
Oh, yeah. Fuck you.
Yeah, so got right the increase in army size, both cross nation and regular, fleet speed, and the reinforcement troops there. So those are pretty good. Just need to add the last one.
Yeah, I mean, realistically though, like, what are you gonna get on the last one? You got pretty much everything except for like recruitment speed. But
well, I got recruitment speed on two others. Yeah, need to finish closing out Saki and replace those with the orange skills, obviously.
That's crazy that your only two skills for her are literally the fleet boosts.
Yeah, those are the important ones. That's what you want anyway.
That is wild. And then this fucking guy.
Here's the first one. That triple S increased troop recruitment speed.
Done with the breakthroughs, Max.
Shoulder breakthrough.
Oh, yeah.
That's okay.
All right.
You're excused.
I'm excused. And then Laureline here again got the recruitment speed. I think she's one of the only there that I don't have it. Her and Brave Star are the only ones that don't have it 55 yet.
That is just nuts. I'm so jealous. You got to get that skill up, though. I mean, level 9 for it, though. Like, bro, if I had the triple S, I'd have been wilding with that.
Yeah, coming soon. I'm just more trying to focus on the attack stats for now. And like we said earlier, I've been spending everything on uranium at the moment. But coming soon. It's about to be skill book central.
Let's see that factory, bro. I mean that workshop.
Let's see the
workshop.
Well, there we go. It's got a day and 18 left on 37. That 47K, so I need 130K because it's 176,500 for workshop 38. So I need 130K, and then, like I said earlier, can definitely get that going pretty easy. On Fridays or Thursdays daily packs, Saturdays daily packs, and the weekly packs covers it.
You're gonna eventually get that second factory to 34, so you can pump out cannons out of there while you're pumping out shredders out of your 37.
Yeah, for sure. I'll work on that next, and also getting the garage up to 38.
Okay. Holy hell, Jesus, bro! 590. That's the lowest I've ever seen your goal, bro.
Yeah, well, I went a little crazy in chaos, but don't worry, it'll be over 100K again in a couple days.
Tell Rome I said hello there. I see her over there talking about the interview.
I will.
God damn. Yeah, no, so all right, let me see. I had a few other questions for you. That was good right there. Let's see. Sorry about that. Now, what is your favorite event on AOZ? I mean, on AO.
I think it's got to be Void, right? Everybody loves Void. You like getting those real kills. You know me, I live for those hits where I know somebody smashed their phone and quit at the end.
Oh yeah, of course, you got to get those. I think
I'll always have a fondness for Conquest and Frenzy. Frenzy, I always enjoyed. Back to the in-nation days, right? When just run around. I think those first three, I won all three of them in 239, and then people started complaining and say they wanted to kill two.
Nah, that's a fact. Yo, I miss in-nation events. I don't know why. It's just something about in-nation events, man. It's nothing like it. Like, obviously, Void is dope because you get to go up against, like, other nations. You get all that crazy feel. You get that little excitement. You don't know who you're hitting. And it feels good. But, like, that in-nation, it just feels so much funnier just because it's like you play with these guys all the time. So it's like, you know where they are. You know, you're coming for them, like, and it just feels more competitive.
Yeah, absolutely, right. And it's always fun, as I like to tell people. What's the point of being fuck you strong if you never tell anybody fuck you?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, hell yeah. You gotta say fuck you at least once in a while, man.
Exactly.
All right, top priorities for a good nation.
For a good nation. Unity, right? Being able to work together and come together. As Chicken mentioned, it's a little disorganized or disheveled for us. I think there's a handful of different things that have gone into that. But when we come together, like we did for the last Conquest, that last phase, last phase of the second round of Conquest, we held everything again. There's a lot of potential there for sure.
Okay, all right, fucking right. Now, for like the people that come in and like newer players, any advice for some newer players?
Advice for newer players?
Yeah, just jumping in and never really played before, just learning, like watching YouTube videos, trying to just figure out the game. Any tips for them just starting out?
Kill a whole bunch of zombies, get working on those officers using that XP. You'll also get equipment pieces from that. Infinite Zombie, you can go in there and use the Z coins that you get from it to get blueprints, right? You can get all of your equipment extensions to, purple 5, 6 without spending any money there. Do not spend money on resources. It's super tempting in the beginning trying to up your city, but the level doesn't mean anything when your long range is 150%. It just doesn't. Those would probably be my 3 biggest tips, right? Kill a whole ton of zombies, work on your equipment and your officers, and don't spend on resources.
Be the first person to get SOS. Big fact. And slaughter.
Exactly.
Be the first person, trust me. Because when that KE rolls around, man, and you bring out that SOS, people are bubbling. They are shook. I remember the first time I seen an SOS in my nation. That was wild. This dude this dude we had in our world, his name was Drac. We called him Drac. It's like Drakthar or something like that. Drakthar. We called him Drac. We had a girl in our alliance. Her name was Moto Gacha. She was chilling, didn't have her city bubbled, and this dude was a monster. He brought his SOS out on her, bro. I'm talking. She never was the same after that. Like, literally, like, stopped logging in all the time, slowly just phased herself out the game. Like, he literally ended her career. It was hilarious.
It's wild to me how people, you'll lose your troops and people just give up. And to me, that just signifies that you
had no real power.
Yeah, your power is just troops, right? Troops are meant to die, right? We all get them so that you can run into people. You shouldn't be scared to lose your troops. That doesn't mean be reckless, and that's not what I'm saying at all. But you shouldn't be scared to attack something and lose troops. You should always focus on and spend on strength that you cannot lose.
That's a fact. Absolutely. Like, losing troops is part of the game. I mean, you can't go. That's why you get them for. Like, nobody. If you can't hide your troops, you better be stupid strong. Like I'm talking like chicken strong or like ram strong. Like you better be like them type of levels. Like if you have that many troops, like otherwise. Don't have like more troops than you can hide, because then you're not gonna have fun. You're gonna turn into a farmer. You're gonna turn into a troop hoarder, and you're never gonna end up fighting. Like I can tell you, like my early stages, like I couldn't hold more than 500k troops at a time, because I could hide them, but I just was always killing them off. It was just every weekend, just like murdering.
Yeah, back in 239, I used to just spend every month getting all the troops back. I'd lose, 300-400k in void every time, just going crazy attacking people, and then you spend the next month building it back up. But I'd definitely say, don't be scared to do it. It's part of the game. Fighting is the most fun that you can have in this game, and being scared to do so is going to do nothing but put you off. If you're in that weird spot where you've got too many troops to hide, but you're not quite strong enough to sit there without a shield all crazy and shit like chicken, then, stay in nation. Use Doomsday. Doomsday is a great way to do it. Send out your attack fleet and reinforce, send the rest to a Doomsday, 30 minutes across the map, recall your attack fleet, and now you're empty. You can send everything.
And it's okay to send a reckless attack. Like, send a reckless attack or two if you have too many troops. Like, don't be afraid to lose troops, Like, let them unnecessary troops die, like, real quick. You have so many, why not lose a few?
Yeah, and if you're in that sweet spot, I'd also recommend recruiting an army of T1s, right? When you get attacked, the T1s will be the troops that die first. That's a good way to give yourself a little bit of a buffer. Now, you get hit a second time, obviously they're going to get into your good troops, but that's a good way, to protect yourself a little bit. It's also a good idea if you're in that spot to teleport between attacks. Don't attack the same alliance from the same spot multiple times, because each time you attack, they know where you are and they're preparing to attack you back on the next one. If you sit there, attack them, 3, 4, 5 times, then you are going to get hit. If you move every time and they don't know where you're coming from, it makes it a whole lot harder to hit you back.
That is a fact. Random ports, too. Those help out a lot. So quick little random, get the hell out of there.
Yeah, if you've got the speed, right, you don't want to end up 25 minutes away. Fleet acceleration is probably the most expensive and hardest to get item, I think, in the game, right? There's not a ton of packs. You get the weekly packs. You could buy the stuff under military in the present box, but there's not a ton of it out there, and that's usually where I run through, the crazy amounts of gold is on speed.
just blowing through speed.
Yep.
That and port.
That's how. That's how I'll spend 100,000, 150,000 gold in a war event.
Oh yeah, I've been there. Those are dirty feelings. Dirty feelings. You feel fucking gross after.
Well, every war I seem to end up like I am now with about 500 gold broke down somewhere and can't even teleport home until I get the reward gold. just how I roll. Just how I roll. Broken down. Can't even afford to bubble anymore.
On dogs. I've been there. I've definitely been there. I've been wondering, like, all right, when are they going to send out the reward packs? I'm trying to go. And I'll just do ruins from here for now until they figure it out. Yeah, no, it's a fun time though. AOO is definitely a fun time. It is a money pit sometimes, especially with all the new events they're just bashing up together lately. It just seems like every day is a new event, and like it's a big money event usually, and it's hard to keep up. It's like super hard to keep up now. It's like almost like you got to really pick and choose what events you really want to play in and like what's actually important. Because if you end up just sitting there trying to play every single event, you're gonna burn yourself out. You're gonna overspend. You're gonna sit there and think to yourself like, "Why do I play this game?" You're gonna end up selling your city or giving away your city and just quitting because it's just too much sometimes.
Disclaimer: selling cities is against the terms and conditions.
No, yeah, it is. But
yeah,
you know,
I get what you're saying. It absolutely does happen. And yeah, I'd agree with you, right? You've got to pick and choose. And if you end up spending too much on war items, fleet acceleration, heals and stuff, you end up neglecting your strength. And I think that was sort of the cycle I was in 239, right? I was so focused on war and helping to carry the nation, flying everywhere, and hitting everything that was attacking other alliances out there. It definitely costs money. And then you neglect to spend on your strength, which is really where you should be focusing any spend.
Yeah, consumables are definitely the way not to go. Definitely not the way to go. Like, I mean, they're fun, but like, you gotta also like know where to like limit yourself. Like, consumables are dope. Like, it's cool to like get your top placement in your respective events, but like, you gotta also think like, how long can you do that for if you're just always spending on consumables and not the stuff that's actually important?
Yeah, absolutely. Right. It is not uncommon for me to spend, $500 plus on a war.
Yeah. I mean, it's happened to me many of times. Like, I mean, today alone, like, just granted, like, the third round, like, I just dropped, like, a solid maybe $300-$400 on gold, speeds, heals, just to get smacked by a C-38 5 minutes into the third round because Camel wanted to just crash on us. It's like, it's stuff like that. It's like, damn, like, was it really worth it to spend all that bread on heals, all that stuff, all that cool little stuff, just to get smacked?
Yeah, taking a 10 or 15 day heal right out of the gate is never a good time.
No, never a good time. It was more than that, though. I think I got like a 45-day heal, 35-day heal, something like that.
That's wild.
Some stupid amount. I was like, all right, well, that's awesome. But I mean, there is smarter ways to go about that as well, too. Like, obviously, it wasn't smart on my end to heal everything. I was just frustrated and pissed off, so I just clicked it. But like, obviously, it was just heal your attack fleet. But it is annoying to sit there and like sort and try to heal just only attack fleet because now you're sitting there scrolling through everything, trying to figure out what I was part of my attack fleet. Or I need that. That can get irritating and slow,
Yeah, all I do now is just heal shredders. All I do is heal T12 shredders. As long as I got 15,000 of those, it doesn't really matter what else I'm sending.
Fucking sicko. What the fuck? See, I need them shredders. I need them.
Uranium packs, just saying.
I know. Don't give me the lecture right now. Because then I'm going to end up needing an intervention like you.
That's okay. You'd be 38, though.
Yeah, I probably will be. Soon. C38 coming soon. But
I'm waiting.
Now, Oxy, I'm going to give you a moment here to ask any questions you'd like to ask.
Oh, throwing me a curveball, huh?
Yes, sir.
On the spot. Okay, so I'll ask you a question here, right? So you mentioned that there were issues with 385 to begin with. What did you do to turn it around, knowing that we've got some issues in 225? You know, we do have some good relationships and we're working on those. I think they're definitely improving. But, you know, what would your advice be in our situation, knowing that you've brought in some players from other nations and built, you know, a super strong alliance that has stabilized your nation?
So a lot of what I did for 385, I feel as if it's a little bit different for 225, but like it's possible. But like I started early, so I kind of got put in a position where I got handed an alliance, the number one alliance. I mean, we weren't all fighters. Like we had a lot of farmers, stuff like that. We were number one BP alliance, but we also still warded out. But that was because of our core. Our core was always a solid core. But like what I had done was I had seen that our alliance wasn't strong enough to win wars by themselves. But like we had so many strong people all throughout our world. And every single war, I would just ball out. Like every event, I would just ball out by myself with like my little core group. I'd just be like, all right, guys, we're just gonna fuck it up today. We're gonna crush it. We're gonna show this world, this nation, that will a win with or without them. Every single event, we just kept on willing events, just willing it until we and slowly convincing them, like, guys, if you join us, we will slaughter nations. Just come here, join us, and help us win these wars, and you'll have a lot more fun doing so instead of sitting there getting smashed on and not enjoying it. Like I'm getting top 10 every time with my little core group. Now, if you guys all come and join, like you guys are gonna get the same opportunity I'm doing right now. Like it's really not that any different, and it's sort of the same thing for every nation. Is like a lot of nations now. Solos, come here. Hey, let's go. Come on, out the street. Let's go. Hey. So every nation nowadays, they're building these one alliance, like unmerged nation. They're building these one alliance that is just absolutely powerhouse fighters, you know, and like that just seems to be a trend going everywhere. But like I had this thought process long before, like early in our nation, which was a good sign to just pick up on it because I came to 239. I've been in 242. I've seen how people like do their things. I've watched how Chicken talks about how he does certain things. I've talked to you. I've watched your nation rules. I even took your nation rules at one point and tried to imply them to 385 to show people like, listen, bro, like if we just actually stick to a rule basis and we really take it seriously, we actually bring our fighters together, get everything kind of just organized, we can win wars. Like obviously we're not going to be the strongest of nations because we don't got a C-38. We don't got like a bunch of crazy big cities. Like nowadays we are starting to look like a very strong nation on paper. But like until you actually show up to our nation, you don't realize that we're really that strong because we have so much participation. All our fighters are in one place. We've like managed to figure that out and put all past differences behind and just be able to work together somehow. Now we're closer than ever. Like even one of my least favorite persons in the nation at one point where we were just always arguing on nation chat. I was getting called a tyrant, all sorts of things by, you know, just called like we were just both roasting each other all the time. Now he's in my alliance and we're cool. You know, it's just like you just have to be able to put your differences aside in this game. Like you want to win wars, like at the end of the day, we got to share a nation together. So it's either you live with me or you don't, you know?
Comply or die, right?
Yeah, it's just you either live with me and win, or you live without me and lose. Like you choose.
Yeah, no, those were pretty good days. I've definitely been called a tyrant before and been there. But it also turned around 239, right? We were in a tough spot. We were sort of where we are now, right? It was almost like farmer rebellion. They didn't want to do it. They didn't want to help or participate. And it was really, those few months that I mentioned where we flew around everywhere, saving them when they were being attacked in Void, that made a difference there. I think it took it from, oh, this guy's just some tyrant to, okay, he's trying to win, but he will also come and save us and protect us when that time comes. And I can't really put my finger on what it was that turned it around there, but it seemed to work, and I'm hoping that we can do something similar here as well. But yeah, it definitely starts with the rules and the communication, and and knowing that the leaders at the top there are looking out for the nation, right? They care. I think if you don't fly around and save them, there's probably never going to be a chance that they're all going to team up and work together for you, right? But letting everybody know that you can do your part just by shielding, just by sending us goals, and share in that victory, whether you're strong enough to fight with us or not, I think made a big difference there.
Appreciation, man. You just got to be able to give that appreciation and give that love back. But also it's not always just on the leaders either. I'm not going to sit here and say it was 1,000% just me. It was everybody. You got to be able to have a good, solid nation too as well. We got farmers. I'm not gonna sugarcoat that. We got a lot of farmers. We got probably borderline, damn near a whole alliance full of just farmers. You know, not mine, but there's another one. Yeah, I mean, we got a borderline, a whole alliance of farmers. So when you have that, it's just they gotta at least do their part, being able to bubble and not give away points. If you can not give away points and just bubble, just stay bubbled. Honestly, don't do anything. We'll do everything else as long as you don't die and give away points. We'll get the rest of the points. You get what I mean? It's really
for
just
sure. I think that's a critical piece of it, right? We can't dictate how they play. They're not all going to play like us. They're not all going to drop big money on war events, right? But recognizing that we're okay with the way that you play between the 2 weeks, as long as you're okay and help us with the way that we play on the one day by shielding and sending us goals. Right? I think that's sort of the way that you start to bridge that gap. And then they feel like they're a part of it too, right? And a lot of times it's not that people don't want to fight. It's that people are worried about the 2 million troops that they've spent a year, recruiting, or that they've only got 242% long range because they don't spend a bunch of money like we do. So, I can understand that, and not wanting to lose everything just to try to go out there and, it's not like they're ever going to be elite. Not that that's really worth it. Or get that recognition on a high level, but it's letting everybody know that you can contribute, in some way. It doesn't necessarily need to be you fighting. It doesn't necessarily need to be, you going out there and losing everything, but you can shield. That's you doing your part. You can send us goals. That's you taking that next step to really help the nation succeed.
No, it's a fact. If you really break it down to a science, if there's no points to get in my nation, but I'm out getting points, as long as we fared well on the first 4 phases, as long as I get enough points to bridge the gap that there was on those first 4 phases, if there's no goals in my nation, I'm winning 10 times out of 10.
So exactly. If you don't give up points in your nation, right, and those are the hardest ones to fight in war, the nations where you go and there are just no goals, right, and you've got to spend 16 hours just scanning alliances looking for that shield to drop. Those are the ones that become really hard to beat. And that's all you want, right? You just want to be hard to beat. I'll go and put up the points. Yeah, don't worry about that. Yeah, don't worry about that. I'll go put up some points, but just make us hard to beat. If I'm chasing it the whole time because we're giving up 1 billion points in the first hour of war because you guys are too lazy to shield, it doesn't matter what I do at that point.
Exactly. That's all. Honestly, a lot of people are super excited. I'm always just going to be super excited about a merger because it's just a cool factor. You get the whole, all right, word, we got new people surrounding you, just more power. I'm not always going to have to be the strongest. That is cool. But my downside about a merger is the fact that you get all their dead weight now too on top of the dead weight you had. And when you go up against somebody, they got all that dead weight to go and try and attack, and it just kind of makes you more of an easier nation to beat with in reality. If people are smart, if you're going up against a smart nation, they don't even have to be strong, just smart enough to know let's attack their dead weight and hide our troops constantly. Just don't give them points. And as long as we don't have more dead weight than them, we're good. You can win. That's guaranteed. That's literally guaranteed. Like I on it, like mergers, yeah, they're all well and great, but all that dead weight can also fucking fuck your whole nation over.
Yeah, absolutely. Right. But again, it's if those folks coming in realize that they can play a role too, right? They can help too. And they're not seen and classified as dead weight from the jump, right? I think that's what disenfranchises people. If you engage them and say, look, you don't have to play our way, but we do expect you to help out during these events, and that just means shield. That's not really asking much. I think,
and then you got the people they got egos like, why are you telling me to shield? Like, yeah.
Well, those dudes get wiped out in cleaning 3 months in a row, and then they're gone anyway, right?
Yeah.
Some teary farewell, or they call everybody a tyrant, and I'm a dog, and some other crap in nation chat. But we've been there and done that.
Piece of shit, I've been fucking. You've been murdering all of us for months now. Your nation rules suck. Da 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 da. I'm gonna go play somewhere else. Okay, yeah.
Just tune it out or laugh. You can't worry about that stuff. I mean, if you had read some of the messages I used to get in 239, you'd be like, oh my god, called every name under the sun. But that's okay.
It's not a bad thing. I mean, you definitely gotta enjoy it though. I embrace it now. Like, I don't even get mad at the tyrant comments anymore. I kind of just laugh at them.
No, I'll show you a tyrant.
Yeah, I mean, all right, cool. Yeah, I'm a tyrant. All right.
Just laugh it off. Keep doing your thing. You know the truth, and everybody else does that's with you too. And maybe I've earned that name before, and that's okay.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I think everybody that's strong has tested their power and made a questionable move. It's definitely been there. You can definitely you're allowed that. You're allowed at least one.
Yeah, I'm human.
Yeah, I mean, like you said earlier in this interview, is what's the point of being fuck you strong if you can't say fuck you?
Exactly. What are you gonna do about it? That's the question. Are you gonna shield, or am I gonna keep burning you and all your friends every month?
Yeah, shield up, buddy.
Yeah.
No, but honestly, yeah. I mean, but that was my opinion on a nation, like building it. I mean, whatever you can do to make that change, like if you can utilize whatever I've done. I mean, I personally don't know how exactly I've made it work, like as well as I have, but I'm happy with the results I've gotten. I've been in a lot of nations where it's been 1,000 times worse than what I'm dealing with. So, like, I mean, I personally can't ask for a better nation, in my opinion. Like, I don't want to be with like a super monster. Like, I mean, it's cool, but I don't want to be like with a super monster all the time, because then I just feel like I'm overshadowed all the time. Like, I'll just let him do it. I don't want to become a farmer just letting that motherfucker kill everybody. It's cool.
Yeah, it's nice to have a super spender with you, somebody who likes to do it all, right? But yeah, no, I think everybody, it's better, the situation that you have where you have a lot of individual contributors and it's based on participation. And your strength comes from many, right? I think we all know at this point in the game, any and everybody can fall. Yes, even you, chicken, with enough people. Anybody can fall in this game. So it's better to have a strong team. He won't fall with reinforcements, I'll tell you that.
No, he definitely won't, especially not from the alliance he has.
Exactly, right? Yeah, they are super, super strong. So, but, that's because he's got a strong team. I think everybody, and that's, sort of the key to this game. Like, yes, you can be the strongest player out there, but everybody can fall.
That's a fact. I mean, hopefully one day I can get to a strength where I won't be able to fall no matter how strong anybody is. I don't care. I want to be like like super, like right now for Globe 5, for my globe, which is Globe 5, I'm pretty sure. 385 is Globe 5? Or is it Globe 4?
4, I think.
It's probably Globe 5. I'm going to say it's Globe 5. Like Ram, he's the strongest in our globe, and I don't think anybody in our globe can kill him right now. But I mean, I don't know if they play Globe 4 at all or Globe 3, you know, like, but I think it would have to go down to like Chicken's Globe for a nation to, like a nation there to be able to be like burn his city.
Yeah, I don't think anybody they're getting matched with currently. I mean, I saw that one video where he got attacked by 88 people at the same time, and he didn't lose barely anything. So you'd absolutely need much stronger cities involved in that attack. But yeah, it would be tough for sure.
Like just playing with him, like I mean, it'd probably be like an experience, but at the same time, it's like, dog, imagine like just sitting there just watching him play, like kind of, it's just like, do I even need to do anything?
Yeah, I prefer somebody who analyzes absolutely everything and spends smart than buys absolutely everything, right? Yeah, knowing, because that person just right like chicken, he can turn around and tell you where you should be focusing your spend to get the best bang for your buck out of it. I think that's why we all love him, even though he shits on us all day, every day.
Yeah, but that's all part of the fun with chicken. I honestly enjoy it. I think it's fucking hilarious. Without Chicken roasting me, I don't feel right. I feel like if he would actually applaud me on something, I would feel weird.
You feel weird about it, right? He keeps us humble. Hey, he keeps men with egos humble for sure.
Yeah, no, I definitely feel weird about it. Like, all right, well, fuck me, dude. Like, so I did something wrong, and he's definitely gonna roast me about it later. I'm just gonna wait. I'm not even gonna embrace the happiness on this, because as soon as I start getting all too cocky about it, he's just gonna finally flame me. I'll wait on it though. Eventually, he's gonna give me a compliment. Eventually,
one day. He did to me today. It was kind of half, but I'd be strong one day.
Yeah, that's actually decent. That's a good compliment.
I'll take it. I will take it. It means I got a good foundation, right? One day I'll get there.
Yeah, I'd take it for sure. Run with that. But all right, Oxy, I think this is good for now. This is a long ass interview. And Rum, I see you here. Do you want to add anything? Rum? Turn your mic on. I think she's just listening. All right.
Yeah, I think so too.
All right, Kratos. All right, guys. Before I end this interview, I want to give a big shout out to Kratos from 592 for coming here and helping me record this, set up this whole entire process. Like, amazing, good dude. Whatever's going on in 592, where they're aligned, they got a little tyrant situation going on over there. Like, y'all better figure it out over there for real. This is a good guy, and honestly, should not be getting bullied out there in such an early nation. If I ever face y'all, I will burn you motherfuckers. I promise you that.
I'm gonna go over there, so watch out, world. I'm gonna get in his city and cause some trouble.
That's a big fact. But all right, thank you, Kratos.
Welcome, guys.
And I really, really appreciate this. This was awesome. And Divinity.